All right. For my normal supporters, this might be something a little bit different, but trying to feed the algorithm more and the shorts weren't working. If you're new here, and you've been loyal to somebody and you've been cross, I promise you, you'll be able to relate to this. Just stand to the end. If you need to leave for any reasons, that I always say, my normal supporters know this is a normal routine. Hit the like button before you leave. And if you can relate to anything that I'm saying throughout the video, drop a 100. And also, if you can relate to anything, um, subscribe, go watch some of the old videos, hit the like on those as well, share the videos as well. Now let's get into it. Now, I'm not sure if everybody knows who 50 Cent, Big Meech, and Southwest Territory is. I'm not sure everybody knows who that is. 50 Cent is a rapper. He's a businessman now. Executive producer over at Stars. Big Meech was one of the biggest drug lords ever in the United States, along with his brother Terry. Terry did time. I can't remember how long he did, at least 15 years. Meech did at least 17 or something like that. And while Meech was incarcerated, from what I was reading, he had a hard time finding somebody that would take on his story or whatnot. 50 Cent picked up on the story. He said everybody was giving him the runaround, but 50 Cent picked up on it. And not only did 50 Cent pick up on the story, 50 Cent also put his son into acting classes, so that he can actually become an actor. His son is one of the main characters on the show BMF, which is about the life of Big Meech and Terry. So you have that there. He did all of this while Meech was still incarcerated, putting millions in Big Meech's family's pocket. That's one thing. And then two, also, this is going to open up other opportunities for his son. So we got that out the way. Fast forward, the Southwest Territory takes a picture with Supreme, which was, no, it wasn't Supreme. I think it was Supreme's son, which Supreme was responsible for allegedly trying to put the hit on 50 Cent. They got him shot 9 times. So you got that. And then Southwest Territory also took a picture with Rick Ross, who 50 Cent has had issues with in the past. It got so bad that 50 Cent rent and recruited his crazy baby mama, Tia Kemp. I'm pretty sure everybody knows who Tia Kemp is now. To try to get back at Rick Ross, and he exposed that he was a correction officer and all this other kind of stuff. So he's the enemy. And if you know one thing about 50, typically when you become his enemy, you stay his enemy. He tried to crush you. So Meech gets out. Meech does the same thing. He takes a picture with Rick Ross, promotes his car show, and also has Rick Ross on his flyer, his coming home flyer or whatnot. Which I don't agree with. I don't feel like we should be celebrating this because it's not you celebrate somebody that was a drug lord. That poisoned the community. Like, what we doing here, we're going backwards. But anyways, yeah, so there that is. And 50 Cent isn't on the flyer anywhere. I'm not sure if he even wants to be on the flyer, especially not after posing with his enemies. So we have an issue here. So what 50 Cent did was, it's a rumor been swirling around that a lady named Tammy was an agent, FBI agent, and Big Meech gave her information about somebody that was going to buy some drugs that he put together or something like that. And they basically, that dude ended up with 26 years or something like that. So 50 Cent saying, all right, you want to go side with my enemies and you want to cut Tammy off. So now I'm gonna side with Tammy, which he was going to do because Tammy actually had the rights over Big Meech's story. So with that being the case, 50 Cent had already been working with her. So Big Meech decided he wasn't going to associate with her, which they say you ain't supposed to associate with rats, but allegedly she's part of the reason why he's out. So I brought y'all up to speed on everything. Now here it is. This type of thing, when you loyal to people, this type of stuff happen to us all the time. All the time. I guess people feel like they can take us for granted because they know we're gonna be there for them. They feel like they can walk over you because you don't have their back. And they feel like you ain't gonna do nothing about it or whatnot. So in this case, 50 Cent wore him back, which I think you should do if you're a loyal person. Now, you may not do it on his level, but you may do it on a smaller level. What I'm going to recommend is if somebody displays snakish behavior as such, get rid of them. Get rid of them. Because they had any respect for you, they would at least called you before they did what they did. They wouldn't talk behind your back. They wouldn't do snake moves. People always show you how they feel about you with their actions. Never forget that. They show you how they feel about you with their actions. Don't even listen to their words. I mean, you can listen to their words, but make sure that it's in alignment with their actions. I always say words only air. So if you feel like you've been snaked before in life, drop a 100. And let us know how you handle it. I just told you how I typically handle it. Like once you snake me, I get rid of you or whatnot. And don't feel bad. See, if you made this fun video, don't feel like you're alone. Don't feel like, oh man, they just did me like that. Don't feel like you ain't special either. More than likely, if you're the loyal one, you probably are the special one. And they feel, especially if you come from a dysfunctional family. Dysfunctional families feel like you should just tolerate whatever because they tolerate whatever. You know, and or a family that just want to just make everything look like it's really not. So what you got to do is stand your ground. You're going to become the enemy. Nobody, once you start putting up boundaries, a lot of times you become the enemy of many because they can't manipulate you no more. They can't control you. So you'll become the enemy of them. And then on top of that, that's one thing. And then the next thing too is they'll come back trying to apologize with time. Some of them apologize. Some of them ain't going to apologize for nothing. They'll feel like you just tripping or whatnot. But I'm here to tell you, if you know you've been done wrong, stand your ground, man. Stand your ground. Don't let nobody make you feel guilty. And no, you do not have to go back in that circle and deal with that abuse. Abuse is not cool in no fashion or form. And it is perfectly fine for you to put yourself first. And if you have not liked the video, like the video. Subscribe to the channel if it's your first time here. Also, I would love to hear what you all think about this situation or whatnot. And then let us know some things that you did when you were faced with such a situation where people portrayed you. Let us know how you handled it and how it made you feel. As I always say, it's not about if the suggestions come from me or you. It's just about helping people on this channel. Like the video if you have not liked the video. Share the video if you know some people that can benefit from it. And lastly, yes, I will be uploading more videos about trending topics on the channel. I'm trying to put more content on the channel. The shorts weren't working. The shorts end up messing up the views for the long videos, so that's not gonna work. So I'll be doing these, but also documentaries are first. So don't get it twisted. I will be dropping at least 2 per week. My goal is to add more content. So this is a way to do it. Find these trending topics and drop the wisdom in between. But number one, as I always say, as I just said, documentaries, I will still be doing 2 a week. So you can expect those. On that note, like the video if you have not liked the video. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't. Hit that notification bell when you subscribe. Comment on the video. Share the video if you know some people that can benefit from it. Be blessed. Peace.